Hey yo guys, it's Watson again. Welcome back. I hope you're subscribing, yeah, so you know what's happening over here. Also, you are sharing, yeah, because sharing is very important. It's good. You gotta share the wisdom with everybody. Also, you are liking the page because you gotta like the page so that the algorithm can know that there is some good information coming out of this page. So we need to do that. And then the other thing that I need you guys to do, just turn on the notification button. Every time I put something up, you'll be the first one to know, so you're not losing out on information. 2021, achieve goals. Let's do this. I'm sure you know somebody who drives an electric car. Those people that are driving them right now, they are driving the future, because the future is going to be all electric cars. The government is saying from 2030, no more petrol cars, no more diesel cars. So what does that mean for me and you as investors? Let's talk about it. All right, guys, so let's talk what's happening and what's going on. So China says 2025, 50% of their cars on the roads, they are going to be EVs. Amazing, that's good. And then they say in 2035, there will be no more gasoline cars, just going to be EVs. Amazing. So we come back to the UK, the government says from 2030, no more petrol or diesel cars on the roads. So what does that mean for me and you as an investor? We got to take advantage of this because the future is all EV. So what am I doing right now when it comes to trading? So I'm looking for EV companies that I think they have a potential to do well in the future, and the prices, the price of the shares are still a little bit low. So I get on them, buy them, hold them for the duration. So I'm holding minimum 5 to 10 years before I can sell this, because I know in the future I will make money. So once I've invested in these electrical vehicles for the future, then I look at other components that I needed to kind of like make everything work. So the next thing that's going to be needed here is charging stations. So like right now, we have your gas, your diesel and your petrol cars, and then we get into a service station. So I'm thinking in the future, instead of having a service station, we're going to be having charging stations whereby you just get in, rock in, they're putting that charging thing within a few minutes, hours, you're done. So what I'm doing now, when I'm investing, I'm pairing them. I'm looking for the EVs that have a future that will define what's going to be happening in the future. So I buy those stocks, and then I look at the charging station companies, the ones that are doing well and the ones the government are kind of like giving a backing. I also invest in them. The reason why I'm investing in them at the minute is because the share price is still low, so it's going to go up in the future. Like there's no two ways about it, because at the minute, like with the EVs, they're still working on a lot of technology to kind of like, so that we can be, these cars can also be driverless, and there's a whole lot of things again that will be happening with these cars. So the share price is still on the low side because we haven't had that breakthrough in these technologies. But then these guys, they know what they're doing. Look at Tesla, is doing amazing things, and that share price definitely 100% it will go up, but you need to get in now. So you buy your EVs, so have some stocks for your EV. I don't know, you could look to buy maybe 4543, and then you look at the charging stations, maybe get 1 or 2. That way you are making money, we are making money, the future is ours because we're investing early. So the other trading pair that I'm doing and looking at right now is the lithium mining companies and the battery making companies, because for both of them, they are providing very important materials that's going to be needed with these electrical vehicles. So in batteries, there's going to be lithium, and then the battery making companies, they're going to need the lithium to then make these batteries that will be using in these electrical vehicles. So at the minute, most of the lithium mining companies, the share price is not as high. So if we get in now, amazing stuff. So looking at lithium is one of the products that is already being used in phone batteries already. So the demand for that is just gonna skyrocket anyway, because look at your iPhones, your Samsung, you know, the number of sales that they do every quarter. It just goes up and up and up and up. So lithium is gonna be needed. Now we're gonna be having electrical vehicles coming again into the space. Therefore, the demand for lithium is just gonna skyrocket, and then it means for me and you as investors, if we invest now, we're gonna make a lot of money when these the share prices take off. So you have your lithium mining companies, and then you have the battery making companies. So for now, these battery making companies, the share price is on the low side. Why? Because they are working on technology to say you're gonna have your car maybe doing, I don't know, 1,000 miles or doing 2,000 miles without having to need a charge. So once they have a breakthrough in these technologies, it also means the share price will go up. But at the minute, the share price is not as high. So if we jump in now, like I'm doing, jump in now, in the future, we are guaranteed to make dollars. I'm talking big money. Life is going to be good. So we need to be into the market. We need to be in the market so we can capitalize on what's happening now. So the next big thing that we want to talk about, I mean, like, it's on the news every day right now. Everybody's talking about it. It's the Bitcoin. Woo! Bitcoin, is it the future? The government's gonna allow Bitcoin to take over as the reserve currency, or what? I don't know. But at this moment in time, Bitcoin is just tearing up. It's just going up in value. So what I'm doing with Bitcoin, I know Bitcoin is very expensive at the minute. I'm like, to just get one Bitcoin, it's almost $60,000, of which most of us, you know, we don't have that. So as far as Bitcoin is concerned, what I'm just doing is just buying small chunks of Bitcoin, you know, 200 pounds there, 1,000 pounds there, 500 pounds there, 50 pounds there. It will add up. I mean, like, small things will add up in the future. So is the Bitcoin, buying the Bitcoin on its own, and then the other thing that I'm doing is buying the Bitcoin mining companies. At the minute, most of the Bitcoin mining companies, they're coming up as penny stocks, and most of them, they're still quite cheap. So I'm buying that to leverage myself against the expensive Bitcoin. So instead of you saying, oh, I don't have money to buy Bitcoin, let's then look to kind of like hedge against these penny stocks or these cheap mining Bitcoin mining companies, and then we can make money. So instead of complaining that we don't have money to buy Bitcoin, so let's then focus on buying more on these Bitcoin mining companies, because the price is still on the low side. So if you buy and hold for long term, we are definitely going to make a little bit, not a little bit, but a lot of money, because we're in this to make crazy money. So we buy now, hold for the next 5-10 years. Things could be amazing for us. So if you look at big companies at the minute, you know, big companies like Tesla, they've kind of like converted some of their cash into Bitcoin. It tells you something. Look at Apple. They've also created the Apple Big Pay. Look at something. We also have the Visa Mastercard. They're saying they can now accept payments to be done over their exchange. You know, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency payments. Again, it tells us something about the future. Look at Apple, not Apple Pay. Look at PayPal. PayPal also, they're also allowing people to do payments of Bitcoin on their exchange. So we don't have to be blind. These things are happening right in front of our eyes, but we as investors, when news comes out, we need to take advantage of that news. Like they're saying, the future, it's all gonna be Bitcoin. And then if you look at how everything is going on right now, everything's just gonna be like 5G. Everything's just gonna be in the air somewhere. So we need to get in right now while these things are still cheap. Because by the time we want to get in when they are now in circulation, they'll be too expensive to afford. So let's get in now. So the next pair that I'm also trading, because it's futuristic, it's 5G and semiconductor companies, or chips companies that are producing chips for the phones. So for this future that we're talking about, whereby we're going to be having these EVs and Bitcoins and anything internet, speed is going to be needed for all these things to work and interact with each other. I'm like, there has to be speed. So when it comes to speed, that's why we have the 5G. I know there's been a lot of talk before about 5G, this 5G, that, but we have to accept it is the future. It's gonna come, whether we like it or not. But we as investors, we have to take advantage. There are a lot of 5G companies that we can invest into right now, such that in the future, again, when 5G is the thing to go to, we'll be smiling, making dollars. So it's the 5G, and then the companies that are making chips for this 5G. So 5G companies, and then the chips making companies. So you can look at companies like Nvidia. They are doing absolutely amazing at the minute. There's a lot of them. If you guys want me to go through like what companies am I talking about when I'm talking about 5G, or what companies am I talking about when I'm talking about chip making companies, just leave me a comment, and I could name a few that I'm currently investing into, and they are making me money that is going to sustain me in my future when I get old. So that's your 5G and the conductors. We cannot be left out. We need to be on this. And then the last trading play that I'm doing is the penny stock and your shiny stock, or your popular stocks. Yeah. So what I'm currently doing right now, if I make money on a penny stock, I take out the profits, and then those profits I put them into my shiny objects, your Tesla, your Neo, these stable companies. So this is how I'm trading my penny stocks, because again, with penny stocks, things can go south pretty quickly. So I'm not here for losing money, but I'm here for making money. So I use these penny stocks to make me more money, because you find, penny stocks, they can go up in value pretty quickly, and they can make you a whole lot of money, but then they're too volatile for me. So then I take out my profits, I put them in my shiny objects, make sure my Tesla, make sure my Amazon, Shopify, they have good capital. Because remember, for you to make money with the growth stock, which is your Amazon and your Tesla, you need to have good capital. So that's why I then use my penny stocks to make me this money then that I then put into my growth stock, and then I can see a good return on them. So this is how I'm trading my pairs looking into the future. Guys, what we do today affects our future. All I'm trying to say to you guys is, do not get left behind. The future is coming, and the future will come. All I'm trying to emphasize here is, let's invest for our future, and then let's invest while these stocks are still at the rock bottom prices, because if we leave it too late, we will not be able again to afford them. So let's take advantage of this, because we are achieve goals 2021. We are going to make things happen. Thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on that notification button. Every time I'm putting out something sweet, you get it pretty quickly, so you know what's going on. So if you guys have got any questions for me, or any videos that you guys want me to make, just leave your comment below, and then I'll respond to that, and then we see what we can do. Have an amazing week.